About Detroit, Miami. Miami will travel to Detroit, and they will have Reggie Bush back after he missed one game. Megatron also back, Calvin Johnson back. He's missed 3 games. But they are the 2 most efficient defenses. So this should be a pretty rough game. Stephen A., pick who wins on Sunday.
I'm picking the Detroit Lions to win this football game. They're at Ford Field, so that helps. But not only are they at Ford Field, their defense is elite. I don't believe in Miami's offense as much as everybody else. Last week was a fluke. The San Diego Chargers didn't show up. They took the week off. They got shellacked 37-0. I think Miami is feeling themselves just a little bit. And even though it's an indoor game, this ain't South Beach.
Okay.
It's Detroit. And I think their business. I think the Lions are going to handle their business because I think their defense is rough and tumble. I think they're going to create some turnovers. And I think as a result of that, remember, Megatron, Calvin Johnson is returning. So I think because of that, with the way Golden Tate has been playing, I'm rolling with Detroit to win this game. I think Detroit wins this game 20-14.
All right. Oh boy.
For those who watch this show consistently, some may not like me occasionally, but I would hope they would respect me because I cannot tell a lie.
Uh-oh.
I believe the Miami Dolphins are going to win this game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So after I compliment you on being the greatest crowd we've ever had, I just brought the wrath of the crowd down on my head. Here's my rationale about this game. The Miami Dolphins are coming. Mm-hmm. They have risen all the way up to 9th in offense. And I'm not a Ryan Tannehill fan, as you know. But I cannot take away from the fact that the last 3 games, he has played, should I say, Brian Hoyer-esque. I mean, he's been really solid, really stable, really trustworthy over the last 3 games. This defense is definitely no joke. Now, neither is Detroit's defense. But you sort of dismiss 37-0 over a Chargers team that I like. I don't dismiss it. I don't think it was a fluke. I don't think it was an aberration. I think Miami just beat the snot out of the visiting Chargers. They beat them up, beat them out, beat them back all the way across the country, 37-0. And they rolled up 441 yards of offense. So now they come into Detroit. Megatron is back, but will he be 100% Megatron? I'm not sure about that. Well, I'm not sure. Okay, so I look at the Lions season, and I did pick the Lions to be a wild card team, as I believe you did also.
Yes, I did. I picked that bad man in Green Bay to win the division.
You did.
Right.
Boo! Boo! Did you hear that? Boo this man. He likes Aaron Rodgers? In Detroit, you like Aaron Rodgers? What's wrong with you?
He's a bad man.
All right. So here's the point about the visiting team on Sunday in Detroit. I look at the Lions, and I'm not sure about what they've really accomplished yet, because even though they're coming off the bye, they're also coming off a game in which they trailed the Atlanta Falcons 21-0 and had a miraculous comeback to steal that game in London. Are you kidding me? And then I look at, do you realize of their 6 wins, the Detroit Lions, only 1 has been against a team that is currently over 500. So is it a little bit misleading what they've done? It might be a little bit misleading. It's going to be a close, low-scoring game. I might have the score too high. I'm going to go 20-17 Dolphins.
You know, for those of y'all, for those of y'all who watch the show, you kind of know where I'm going with this when I tell you that Skip Bayless, the slickster that he is, once again, he's at it. What does he do? He points out, well, I don't know about this Detroit team. Well, 5 games into the season, the Miami Dolphins were 2-3 after losing to the bad man that he is, Aaron Rodgers, in the Green Bay Packers.
How lucky was he to win that game?
Hold on. So after that, we were also talking about, we don't know about Philbin and the Miami Dolphins. So Skip Bayless is here raving about the 3-game winning streak. Who were those 3 games against? The first 2 was against Jake Cutler and the Chicago Bears. And then last week, And then the week before last was against, the formidable Jacksonville Jaguars.
They're formidable.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
So what I'm trying to say to you is you're on a 3-game winning streak. San Diego doesn't show up, still doesn't have Matthews in the backfield. And oh, by the way, you beat Chicago and Jacksonville before that. You want a cookie? Who cares? Who cares? Let's see what they do when they roll up in the D this weekend with Megatron back in the lineup, with Golden Tate there, with Reggie Bush there, with Matthew Stafford there, and that #1 ranked defense in the NFL in both yards and points allowed. And let's see what we're talking about Monday afternoon, Monday morning. Let's see that.
For the record, only one of us actually eats cookies, which is why one of us is in much better shape than one of us across the table.
That is true. That is true.
You do eat cookies.
That is true. But I do look better.
You, Wait, time out.
I do.
Okay, if you think Stephen A. looks better than Skip, let me hear.
Y'all must be crazy.
Okay, wait. If Skip looks better than Stephen A., let me hear. Oh, my God.
I think it's a
like he
tie.
won.
Please.
It sounds like
I'm not
he won.
going
I think it's a tie.
Oh, tie.
Oh, wait, you get it.
Do I look better?
Carrie,
okay.
Carrie.
Thank you.
Okay,
Very
I'll
humble.
accept that.
Yeah, okay. So let's move on. Let's talk about that. Do you guys ever watch a show? Every now and again, we talk about the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know.